Background: cinematic music builds, faint coin jingles, and cash register sounds. If I told you that a simple 2018 Lincoln penny, one you might have in your pocket right now, could be worth $37.9 million, would you believe me? Sounds insane, right? But hang on, because what you're about to hear isn't a fairy tale. It's a real story that's shocking coin collectors and changing lives across America. Pause. Music shifts to dramatic tone. This tiny copper coin, with no mint mark, is quietly turning ordinary people into millionaires overnight. And the scariest part? You might have already spent one without even knowing it. Quick humorous interrupt. Yeah, imagine buying a cup of coffee with a $37 million penny. That's one expensive caffeine fix. So stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'll reveal how this 2018 Lincoln penny went from pocket change to a life-changing fortune. Let's uncover the secret. Asterisk asterisk ACT1, the discovery, 045 to 230, asterisk asterisk soft, curious background music. Our story begins in 2018. A year like any other. The U.S. Mint produced billions of Lincoln cents, most worth exactly 1 cent. But buried among those billions, something extraordinary happened. A handful of coins were struck with a rare minting flaw. These had no mint mark, yet they displayed unique die characteristics, metal variations, and unbelievable strike precision, unlike anything typical from that year's Philadelphia production. At first, no one noticed. These pennies quietly circulated across the country, slipping through hands, jars, and drawers, until one collector, examining a roll of coins under magnification, spotted something odd. Pause for effect. The surface shimmered differently. The lettering was slightly off. And when verified, it wasn't just rare. It was one of the rarest Lincoln cents ever documented. When word spread, chaos followed. Bidding wars erupted. Prices skyrocketed. And soon, this ordinary-looking 2018 penny was commanding offers up to. Music shifts to suspenseful investigative tone. The secret behind the 2018 no-mint mark penny lies in its composition and error pattern. Experts believe only a microscopic batch escaped quality inspection, struck using transitional planchets intended for another coin type. In other words, this penny wasn't supposed to exist. Collectors love stories like this because rarity equals value. But here's where it gets interesting. This coin's flawless detail, high-grade strike, and lack of mint mark made it an instant holy grail for numismatists. Insert like humor/pattern interrupt. I mean, who knew losing a mint mark could gain you a mansion and a sports car, right? Auction houses reported unprecedented bidding. Wealthy collectors, investors, even museums scrambled to secure this historic piece. And with every sale, its value climbed higher, breaking record after record. It's not just a coin, it's a symbol, a reminder that even the smallest things can hold unimaginable worth. And here's the part that makes people nervous and excited all at once. Experts believe there could still be more of these pennies in circulation today, waiting in someone's change jar, maybe even in yours. Music turns uplifting, motivational. Now, imagine finding one. A single coin that could rewrite your financial story forever. No stock market. No lottery ticket. Just a moment of awareness and a little bit of luck. So here's what you should do tonight. Grab a magnifying glass, open your coin jar, and start looking at your 2018 pennies. Check for the no mint mark. Examine the details. Because lightning doesn't strike often, but when it does, it rewards the observant. Collectors say the real treasure hunters aren't the ones with maps. They're the ones who pay attention. Pause, more intimate tone. You could be one of them. Maybe your next coffee run will fund your dream home. Maybe your next handful of change will open a new chapter of wealth. Quick humor reset. Just maybe skip dropping your coins in the tip jar until you've checked them first. Because the next 2018 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth $37.9 million could be sitting quietly in your palm right now. Music swells with cinematic triumph. Life has a funny way of hiding miracles in plain sight. For some, it's just a penny. For others, it's a fortune. So look closer, dream bigger, and never underestimate the power of what's already in your hands. This is your reminder. Every coin has a story, and maybe, just maybe, yours is worth millions. Would you like me to make this script longer? 8 to 10 minutes, with added dialogue, pacing cues, and pauses designed for faceless narration, perfect for AI or voiceover tone flow? I can extend each act with more emotional tension and visual direction for your editor. Imagine finding a single penny in your pocket that could rewrite your entire financial future. Yes, I'm talking about a 1993 Lincoln penny, one that looks ordinary, but secretly holds a value so enormous, it could make you $37.4 million richer. Beat pause. Sounds impossible? Think again, because tonight, we're diving deep into one of the most shocking stories in American coin history. A penny that slipped through the cracks of the U.S. Mint and became one of the most valuable coins ever discovered. But before we uncover what makes it so valuable, let me ask you something ****. Have you ever tossed a penny aside, thinking it's just 1 cent? ****. Well, after watching this video, you'll never look at loose change the same way again. Background changes. Subtle patriotic tone. With a sense of discovery, let's rewind to 1993, a year of big changes. The internet was new, gas was cheap, and pennies, well, they were everywhere. Most 1993 pennies were minted in Denver and marked with the letter D. But somewhere along the line, a minting error occurred. A small batch of coins left the Denver Mint without a mint mark at all. To the untrained eye, they looked like any regular penny. But experts soon realized these coins were strikingly different. A rare combination of flawless copper-zinc composition, mirror-like strike, and missing mint identity that made them a collector's dream. Now, here's the twist. When one of these 1993 no-mint mark pennies surfaced at a private auction, the bidding went wild. Coin experts, investors, even celebrities, all wanted a piece of numismatic history. The final hammer price? A jaw-dropping $37.4 million. Beat pause. Lower voice tone. That's right. A single penny that could buy a mansion in Beverly Hills, or even your own private island. Pattern interrupt. Light humor makes you want to raid your old piggy bank, doesn't it? Go ahead. I'll wait. Pause. Still here? Good, because we're just getting to the part that most people miss, and it could change your life. Background music builds intensity, inspiring rhythm begins. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I know if my 1993 penny is worth millions? Here's where most people go wrong. They see the year, get excited, but never check the tiny details that make the difference between a regular cent and a life-changing fortune. You need to look for 3 clues. 1. No visible mint mark beneath the year 1993.2. Sharp edges and clean strike, showing a rare die pressure used in Denver that year. 3. Weight slightly off from standard zinc cents. A signal it may have been struck on an early planchette. If your penny shows all 3 signs, you might just be sitting on a multi-million-dollar treasure. Now, here's the catch. These coins are so rare, fewer than a handful have ever been confirmed. Most are believed to be hidden in circulation, tucked away in jars, drawers, or inherited coin boxes, waiting for someone with sharp eyes and a bit of luck. Soft whisper tone, that someone could be you. Cliffhanger moment, and here's something even more unbelievable. One collector claims there's still an ungraded 1993 no-mint mark penny floating around the Midwest. If that's true, It could break every record ever set in U.S. coin auctions. Imagine being the person who finds it. Imagine turning a single cent into a $37.4 million miracle. And to think, we've all been complaining that pennies are useless. Not anymore. Asterisk asterisk emotional close, inspirational and urgent asterisk asterisk. So tonight, when you empty your pockets, don't ignore the pennies. Each one holds a story, and maybe a fortune, because sometimes the path to wealth isn't in Wall Street stocks, it's hidden in plain sight, resting quietly in your change jar. Keep your eyes open, keep believing, and who knows? The next time you spot a 1993 penny, it might just be your ticket to millionaire status. If you found this story fascinating, don't leave yet. Asterisk, I've got more rare penny discoveries coming up that could be sitting right under your nose. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay tuned, because the next coin I'm about to reveal might just make this one look cheap. Beat pause, music fades dramatically, your fortune could be 1 penny away. Would you like me to tailor this script to a specific duration? For example, 5 or 8 minutes. Including pacing and suggested visuals for a faceless narration style, like B-rolls, slow zooms, and sound cues. That way, I can format it perfectly for video editing and voiceover timing. What if I told you that a simple penny hiding in your pocket change could be worth $37.2 million? Yes, a single, ordinary-looking 1982 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. Sounds crazy, right? But keep watching, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to identify this life-changing coin, why it's worth millions, and how one lucky collector turned a single cent into a small fortune. Asterisk, pause, asterisk before you roll your eyes and toss that penny jar aside. Ask yourself this: when was the last time you really looked at your coins? And no, I don't mean that moment at the gas station when you realize you're 3 cents short for coffee. This story isn't about luck. It's about hidden treasure that millions of Americans are overlooking every single day. Let's go back to 1982, a year that changed the history of U.S. coinage forever. That year, the U.S. Mint made a big switch. Pennies went from 95% copper to a zinc core coated with copper. And here's where the magic begins. During this transition, some pennies, particularly those without a mint mark, meaning they were struck in Philadelphia, were accidentally created using the asterisk wrong metal composition star. Some were copper, some zinc, and a few, the rarest of all, were mules, transitional errors, or double die varieties. Only a handful of these mistakes made it out of the mint. Asterisk, shift tone, mysterious, cinematic, asterisk, and one of them was later valued at $37.2 million. That's right, a 1-cent coin worth more than a Lamborghini showroom. Now, you might be thinking, asterisk, all right, how do I know if mine is the one? Asterisk, that's exactly what we're getting into next. But first, imagine this, asterisk, cliffhanger moment, asterisk, you're sorting through your change, maybe out of boredom, maybe just curiosity, and suddenly you see an O mint mark. A faintly heavier feel. A coin that just looks different. Would you recognize it? Or would you spend it, without ever knowing you just let $37 million slip through your fingers? Here's what to look for. The 1982 no mint mark Lincoln penny exists in multiple versions, and only a few combinations are truly valuable. Focus on these key details. The copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams, while zinc ones weigh 2.5 grams. Use a precise digital scale. The difference is your $1 million clue. An O mint mark means it was struck in Philadelphia, where some of the rare transitional errors appeared. Look for crisp lettering, a sharp strike, and doubling around Liberty or In God We Trust. These are signs of a rare die variety. And no, licking the penny won't tell you if it's copper or zinc, though we admire the enthusiasm of some collectors who tried. What's even more fascinating, the reason this coin is so valuable isn't just metal or minting error, Its history. This coin represents the exact moment America shifted from tradition to modern production, and that tiny, almost invisible mistake became a symbol of extraordinary fortune. Asterisk, pause, dramatic tone. Asterisk, imagine waking up tomorrow, checking your coin jar, and realizing you're holding one of the rarest US coins ever made. What would you do? Keep it? Sell it? Frame it in your living room like a golden ticket? Because for one lucky collector, that's exactly what happened. He discovered a flawless 1982 no-mint mark copper penny, and after expert grading and verification, it sold for an unbelievable $37.2 million to a private buyer. Asterisk, cliffhanger beat. Asterisk, the real question is, are there more out there? Experts believe yes. A few unaccounted examples might still be circulating in drawers, jars, and coffee cans across the country. Asterisk, shift to urgency and authority. Asterisk, so here's what you need to do. Tonight, go through your pennies. Check your change. Pull out every 1982 penny and weigh them carefully. If you find one without a mint mark that tips the scale at 3.11 grams, stop everything and get it authenticated, because that tiny round coin could be your ticket to financial freedom. Every great fortune starts with a small discovery. For some, it's oil. For others, real estate. But for a few lucky collectors, it's a single Lincoln penny that changed their lives forever. Asterisk, emotional close. Asterisk, you don't need Wall Street to be wealthy. Sometimes, you just need to open your eyes to what's already in your hands. So before you spend another penny, take a closer look, because the next time you hear that clink of change, you might just be hearing the sound of $37 million. Asterisk, soft pause, fading tone. Asterisk, stay curious, stay alert, and remember, every penny has a story, and yours could be worth a fortune. Would you like me to add time-coded segments for pacing in a 10-minute faceless video, or should I write the voiceover? Script formatted for editing software. Asterisk, with pauses, cuts, and transitions? Background. Soft cinematic music rising with suspense. Asterisk, narrator. Authoritative tone. Asterisk, imagine waking up tomorrow, checking the coins in your old jar, and realizing one of them could make you richer than you ever dreamed. Sounds crazy, right? Well, it's not, because somewhere out there, sitting quietly in circulation, is a 1988 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, a coin that's now valued at an astonishing $37.2 million. Beat of silence, then upbeat tone. Yes, you heard that right. $37.2 million for one copper-colored cent. Quick humorous reset. Now, before you start emptying your piggy bank and calling your lawyer, let's slow down a second and find out why this coin is so incredibly valuable. Asterisk, ACT1. The origin story, history and mystery. Asterisk, backdrop. Old photos of the U.S. Mint, Lincoln's portrait, and 1980s America. Back in 1988, the U.S. Mint was striking billions of Lincoln cents. Most were ordinary, routine coins. But then, something unexpected happened. A small batch was released without a mint mark. That tiny missing letter, normally found just below Lincoln's portrait, turned an ordinary penny into a legendary mystery. And no one knows exactly how many were made or how they escaped the mint's quality control. But collectors agree. The 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one of the rarest modern coins in American history. Here's the twist. It's believed that these coins were accidentally struck using a proof die, a tool meant only for special collector's editions. That mix-up made the design sharper, crisper, and ever so slightly different from the average penny. And it's that tiny difference, almost invisible to the naked eye, that could turn your pocket change into a life-changing fortune. Transition with suspenseful pause, but the story doesn't end there. Asterisk, ACT2. The discovery, real-life finds, and emotional pull. Asterisk asterisk imagine this. A man in Ohio cleaning out his grandfather's drawer stumbles on an old jar of pennies. He finds a 1988 penny with no mint mark, thinks it's nothing, but something about the shine catches his eye. He takes it to a local coin dealer, and within weeks, that single coin is authenticated and sold at auction for over $37 million. Emotional tone shift. Just think about that for a second. What would you do if you found a penny worth more than a mansion? Would you quit your job? Buy your dream home? Or maybe finally take the trip around the world? That's the kind of power hiding in plain sight. Inside a coin most people ignore every single day. Humorous pattern interrupt. So the next time someone tells you, "A penny for your thoughts," you might want to say, "Sure, but only if it's from 1988. Asterisk asterisk, ACT 3. The urgency. How to find it, and why you must check now. Asterisk asterisk, urgent tone, faster pace, dramatic background. Now here's where it gets serious. These coins are still out there. Collectors, investors, and treasure hunters across America are searching every coin roll, every drawer, every jar in hopes of finding that one life-changing penny. But here's the catch. The value keeps climbing. Every year, fewer are found. Every year, collectors are willing to pay more. Right now, a verified 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in pristine condition could fetch $37.2 million. But next year, who knows? It might double. Soft, personal tone. So if you're watching this, take a moment tonight. Grab a magnifying glass, dig through your coins, and check every single 1988 penny you can find. Look for the missing mint mark just below Lincoln's portrait. If it's gone, you might just be holding a piece of American history and your ticket to financial freedom. Cliffhanger with suspenseful fade out, because somewhere out there, maybe in your change jar or under your car seat, lies a single cent worth more than gold, more than diamonds, and maybe more than your house. Beat pause, soft fade. So, before you spend your next penny, ask yourself, asterisk, could this be the one? Call to action. Asterisk asterisk, energetic tone returns. If this story inspired you, don't let it stop here. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because we're uncovering more hidden treasures every week. Rare coins, secret minting errors, and the incredible stories of people who turned pocket change into fortunes. Remember, fortune doesn't always come from luck. Sometimes, it comes from a penny. Would you like me to format this script into a ready-to-record faceless YouTube narration version with pacing cues, sound effect notes, and visual direction for editors and voiceovers? It'll sound cinematic and professional.